Hey there, if you didn't click on that link, I sent you I posted a link that said you got to allow StreamYard to use your Facebook trunk. So let me find it. I'm going to post it to the group once again, the page that you got to click on. Click on that link right there. I just posted it into the group. How you doing, guys? I can see the comments, but I can't see where they're from. And you're probably not going to get this link that I just sent into the comments. Yeah, I was wondering how this was going to work in the group. Hey, how you doing, people? I see a lot of hellos and hi's and what's up, but I don't see who it's from. Sandra, hey, the YouTube stuff comes out perfect. So if you go into the group page, I posted a link, and it tells you exactly what to do for Facebook. So it'll let you, it'll allow your comments to come in. YouTube, guys, you're good. This is for anybody on Facebook. One of the little things that is the result of Facebook causing problems. Hey, Yolanda. Annoyances, yeah, that's another way to put it. YouTube comments are coming in perfectly. I can see your names and stuff. Hey, Louis. No, not yet. It's still Chuck. I got Chuck on Facebook, so Chuck got it right. No, still working it out. According to Facebook, it's still under review. Although my Facebook jail time has come and gone. And I know part of the page is, hey, Eliana. Part of the page is back because I'm able to comment on existing things, right? And hey, Louis. What's up, Louis? Nice to see you, man. Hey, that was pretty cool what we did for Marisa's birthday the other day. It was awesome. Birthday or anniversary was it? I won't say birthday. So when you're restricted, I can't comment, I can't like anything, I can't post anything. All of a sudden, I can like and I can comment on existing items, but I can't post anything. And so it's starting to clear up, but they say they call it under review. And I think we got Bam here finally. He looks a little bewildered. Hey, buddy.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, we can hear you and everything.
Yeah, but I can't see you.
No, you know what? I can't hear you on
What do you mean you can't hear me?
the headset. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. It's your headset, not me.
You could be right.
I'm always right. Never wrong. I can't see you. It just is you're in the show. Everybody can see and hear you.
But you're in the show. That's what
Yeah, but you're not here. I don't know. I don't know
Is
what
this
you look
any
like.
better? Am I better now? Was the mic too far away, maybe?
Sure.
Sorry, folks. We're just working out a little few technical difficulties with this new.
It's like this duck thing has been updated or something because it's completely different.
Ooh. Hold on.
And it's like, holy cow. I mean, the font on it. I mean, I don't even need my damn glasses to read it. I mean, it's...
All right. I think I got you. I think I got
Kinda
you.
like-
No.
Well, you think you got me? Hi, Hilda.
How's everybody
Hello,
doing?
Sammy.
Eliana,
I still
Luis,
don't know what you look like.
Luis. Hey, Nadia. Sammy, what up? Hilda.
I don't see
So-
Nadia. Hi, Nadia. I'll believe that Nadia's in here. Where's Nadia?
Hear that
So,
music.
what's going on?
How you doing, buddy?
Well, yesterday was how Annie put it. Yesterday was just plain awful. I called in sick yesterday. I was under the weather. Hi, Lewis. I couldn't breathe. I had a headache from hell. I slept most of the day. And
Oh, it sounds like
all
you
of
got-
last night. I think it's a summer cold or flu or something because we were in the 90s all week, and
Yeah.
with the AC going and everything, I'm probably sure I just froze myself into a cold.
Yeah, when you sleep and you got the fan blowing right at your face, right at your head.
Yeah,
Not a good move.
I have a bad habit of doing that.
Yeah, so do I. I think that's where I got my funk from. And I still got a sore throat. I think I'm gonna go to the doctor on Monday. Eunice, welcome.
Hi, Eunice.
Yeah, so a lot of weird things in the news lately.
Yeah, I seen you post it, but I seen it before you posted it. The whole Netflix thing. I'm right there with them. Kudos to Netflix.
Yes, I agree. Finally.
Finally, somebody with some fucking balls.
Yeah, for sure.
Some major cojones.
So glad that happened.
Oh, right. Oh, my God. I'm like, finally, somebody said, fuck you. That makes me like Netflix even more, even though I didn't like them when they did that whole cuties thing. That was disgusting.
Is that still up there, by the way, cuties?
I have no idea. To me, that was nothing but child porn. I'm sure it was number one on Biden's watch list.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see Cuties, good. I took a peek
you
at
don't
it.
want to.
I took a peek at it to see what they were talking about.
Yeah, I watched 3 or 4 minutes of it and I felt like vomiting.
I don't know if it's online still. I think it is. If you guys haven't seen Cuties on Facebook, it's disturbing. Not in the sense
It's
that
disgusting.
Yeah, very.
It's
very,
a bunch
very
of
much.
pre-pubescent little girls, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds, wearing short shorts, cut extremely short, twerking.
Yeah, we're talking young little girls. How old? 8 years old, maybe.
It's disgusting.
Anyway, yeah, that's anyway, that happened
Last year before.
Early last year, something like that. Martha, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And I see a bunch of you guys on Facebook. It says Facebook user, so I can't see who you are. You got to follow that link that I posted. You have to allow StreamYard.
Facebook user.
You got to allow StreamYard to work with Facebook. So click on that link. I just posted it to the group again.
Maybe that's why I can't see you. But then again, I wouldn't be on the show if I clicked on that.
Yeah, that's true too. So, and if you don't want to do it right this second, you don't have to do it right now. Yeah, Truck is putting the link up there. Click on that, and it'll clear it all up. I can still see the comments. I just can't see who they're coming from. It just says Facebook user. So some of the little glitches that come with this posting to a group instead of to the page. Hopefully, this is only temporary. As soon as Facebook decides to
let you out of prison.
Yeah, I don't think I am. I think it's just a glitch that they're trying to work out. And it's really, really annoying.
You piss somebody off. You piss some Democrat off over there to the point where they're never going to free you.
Me piss somebody off? Come on. You haven't seen nothing yet. Okay, so there's a doctor. Let me see if I want to post this. I'll put this up here so we can read along with it. And this is not fake news.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's annoying. This little freaking ad. There you go. All right, read that. You ready? Doctor planning a womb transplant to allow a transgender woman to... Oh, you can't.
I see nothing.
Why not?
I'm telling you, I see me, and then next to me on the right side, it says, you're in the show. Everybody can see and hear you. You are not there.
Anybody can see? Can anybody see that? Yeah, we're having some major malfunctions here.
What's your malfunction? Conjunction junction. What's your malfunction? Everybody remember that one, I'm sure.
Hang on.
Well, Facebook user she can see it, and somebody else said they can see both of us.
All right, but can you see the page? You can see the page from the inside.
Yeah, he'll look and see it.
All right.
I guess I'm the only oddball in the bunch.
It sounds like a BAM problem.
I got your BAM problem.
So this is for real. A doctor in India wants to take the womb from a woman, a donor, a female, an actual female, transplant it to a male to female transsexual person so that they can carry a baby.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to give birth because they don't have the hips that contract to do it.
Not to mention, where is it going to come out of?
Well, that's
a whole other thing, right?
So it would have to be a cesarean or a C-section, whatever it's called. But
no.
First off, I was watching it was a HIV medicine, a PrEP commercial today, and the kick line that I caught was Provovi or whatever it's called has not been tested in women that are females that were assigned female at birth. Okay, all of a sudden we're assigned a gender at birth. I'm sorry, I thought we were born with a gender, not assigned a gender.
Yeah, so what they'll have you believe is that the doctor has to take a guess as to the gender of the baby. You didn't see that one? You didn't see that teacher a couple of weeks ago in this video? I think it was a TikTok thing, and he's explaining to a bunch of little kids, "Oh, the doctor sees the baby, and then he guesses whether you're female or male."
No, he doesn't guess.
And sometimes he gets
right
wrong.
there, plain as fucking day, a broadside of a fucking barn if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah. So in this case, apparently they've done it once before, but the patient died due to, I think it was an infection that came up.
So we have.
So he. It doesn't mean he can get pregnant through conventional means. He could maybe
he won't have ovaries.
He could He could maybe get pregnant in vitro, right? But
so we have people playing God.
There's no vajayjay, so it would have to be a C-section, if it's even possible. I don't even know. Just because you put a uterus in there, it doesn't mean it's possible.
Yeah, you have somebody playing God. And I mean, what's next? Are we going to take a baby or an embryo, fertilized egg, whatever we're going to call it, stick it in a goat's uterus and see if a goat can deliver a human? I mean, come on. What the fuck is next? It's sickening. It's disturbing.
So the article goes on to read, a doctor in India is planning to transplant a woman to a transgender woman, possibly enabling her to carry children. A New Delhi-based surgeon plans to perform the surgery at his clinic using a donated organ from a living or a dead donor. Every transgender woman wants to be as female as possible. That includes being a mother. The way towards this is with a uterine transplant, the same as a kidney or any other transplant. So I'm going to say, okay, yeah, technically it's just a transplant, but it doesn't mean it's a legit thing that's going to work. And you know what? And even so, it still doesn't make him a woman.
Oh, because he's still a boy. And I can sympathize with the transgender people. I mean, I get that you're born in the wrong body, or your mind says you're born in the wrong body. I get it. Guess what? You got what you got. You can only change it so much, and then you have to live with it. I'm sorry to say, you're never going to be able to give birth. Just like this female that went to a man, and now all of a sudden they're pregnant. Okay, you wanted to be a boy. Why the fuck are you pregnant now? I mean, you've already had your breasts removed, so you can't breastfeed. And you're proud and you're happy that you're pregnant. I'm sorry, you wanted to be a man. Now you're excited to hell because you're pregnant. I mean, what the? I got nothing. What the fuck? Make up your goddamn mind and stick with it.
I don't understand. It does not compute.
No, it does not compute.
It does not compute.
I mean, I say it all the time. I'm not the most intelligent motherfucker in the world. I'm really not. But that just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, so I I don't know. Whether it would work or not, I don't think it would work. I bet there are too many.
I don't think it's going to work. And if they do happen to get a baby planted in a uterus inside of a natural born male that is now a female, but still a male,
and now
it's going to be a whole world of hurt.
And you're risking the life of that. If a life is conceived in there, this is not natural. So now you're risking the life of that embryo.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole world of hurt for somebody.
Right? Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's a real thing. That somebody wants to do that, like, for real, and it's going to happen apparently.
I mean, I give it to the Indian culture. I mean, they are some intelligent motherfuckers.
Listen.
I mean, God damn, are they intelligent?
Listen, there's been one recorded case of a trans woman having a uterus transplant. Danish artist Lily Elby. There's a movie on that. There it is. It's called The Danish Girl. Have you seen this thing?
I have not.
Ooh. Hey, guys, look up the Danish Girl.
I'll be back.
Yep. Interesting movie. So, it's a square dude. A straight, square. Straight. Got the girlfriend. I think he gets married. I think it's husband and wife. She's an artist. And one day she asked me, I need a model. My model's not here. I don't know what happens. Can you put on this dress and model there so I can paint? And he puts on a dress. And all of a sudden he feels the fabric on his skin, and he's just, he can't describe the feeling. So he starts transforming, right? I'll leave it at that. I didn't know that he had a uterine transplant. Check out that movie if you can find it, the Danish Girl. It's actually a good movie. Medical professionals are divided over whether the operation in a transgender woman will be successful. Something tells me, that's not a natural, godly, earthly thing. That's way unnatural. So I don't think that would work. I don't see it happening. I think there are too many other essential connections that need to be made that only a natural born female body, a natural born female body has.
I'm back.
So I'm saying that I think there's too many other connections that are in there that only come from a female body, that I don't think it would work. So, yeah, that's a super That's like bizarro world.
Too bad that God didn't like appear to this person that did this already and go, who the fuck are you trying to take my job from me? And just strike him down with the bolt of lightning.
And that comes on the heels of, I don't know how long ago that story came out, but last week, ad from Calvin Klein. Yes, that's a pregnant dude. There you go.
I seen that, Chuck.
And Steven Crowder brings up a good point. We have a huge baby formula shortage.
Yeah.
The left says men are the root of all the problems, so it's only fair to blame pregnant men, right?
Well, and what's really funny is, I don't know how true this is, but somebody leaked some photos of the borders. Evidently, they have like shopping down there for the illegals that come over to our country. They can like have like this little store they can go in and get whatever they want and take it with them. And the shelves are stocked with baby formula down there.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I don't know how true it is, but there you'll have that. But it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all.
It's not right.
Because, this country's like, we'll help everybody in the world, and then whatever's left over, we can have. It's like, fuck you. Whatever happened to take care of number one and then spread the rest around?
And this is a problem with just opening up the border and just saying, okay, we're open. Come on in.
Yeah, and that happens, in like 3 days?
Yep, a couple days left. You're right. I think it's 3 days.
Yeah, and for some reason the 17th is sticking in my head.
Some people think that Biden is going to go, all right, we'll just leave it. We'll leave it alone. We won't lift it.
I doubt that.
But it's going to cause a huge problem. I mean, it's going to be a freaking mess.
Well,
people have lost their freaking minds. That's exactly right, Facebook user. Who is that? People have lost their freaking minds. I don't know how better to put it than that.
Well, according to one of the people in Congress, they think that once the borders open, we're not going to see a surge, and we're actually going to see less people trying to get into the country. According to, and I didn't catch his name, and if I did, I wouldn't remember it anyway, because that's how much I care about the motherfuckers in Congress. But yeah, he totally believes that there's going to be less people trying to break into our country once the borders are open. I'd like to know what kind of crack he's smoking, because I sure the fuck need to be on it.
Yeah, let me pop some of these comments on here. We cannot outsmart God. Hey, Dina. Yeah, these things are not natural. We have put animal hearts like pigs and other animals in people for years. So why are you surprised about this? Because it's an animal. It's different, man. It's not the same thing.
Well, I thought that's what 3D printers are for, so we can print working organs and replace our organs with the printed ones.
Well,
I thought they were doing that.
Yeah, but they can also with the DNA and what do they call it? Like
Stem
cloning?
Cell. Yeah,
stem cell cloning. Yeah, they can grow an ear on a mouse. A human ear. They can grow it on the back of a mouse and then take that ear, cut it out, and put it on a human.
That poor mouse.
Eventually, that's what they're going to do with the human heart and their liver and the kidney, maybe. And see if it works. I mean, Chuck says there's no formula shortage. You can get it everywhere except the U.S. Yeah, so we have a shortage here, Chuck. And you know why we have a shortage? Because people that don't need to buy $200 worth of formula are buying $200 worth of formula and hoarding it.
Well, the panic buyers.
That's why we have a shortage. I mean, yes, there was a plant that tested some of the stuff was contaminated. I think it killed a baby or two, made a lot of other babies sick. Yeah, a lot of other babies made them sick. So they shut down the plant. FBI got involved and something's not right here, and they shut it down. So yes, production got scaled back huge.
Yeah, I think that plant's in Michigan, I want to say.
Yeah, in Michigan, that's correct. So there's a shortage, all right, but there wouldn't be a shortage, but people start to panic buy. So now the family that doesn't need $225 worth of formula has got a bunch of cans there that they're hoarding.
Well, so they can turn around and sell it for $300 a can because motherfuckers will pay it.
Yep. Yeah, there's some. You guys on Facebook, not everyone's name is popping up. You have to authenticate yourself through StreamYard. I put the link in the group, so please follow that. Hopefully, it's only for a little while. By that, I mean this Facebook clears up the issue with my page.
I'm right there with you, Chuck.
They need to hurry up and make some new livers. I'm going to need a new one. And they will. They will. I wonder if you can 3D print a liver.
Why not?
So, yeah, there's just, what else was on the news? Oh,
well,
here, I know it's not breaking important news.
Uh-oh.
But Britney.
Are we talking about Britney Spears?
Had a miscarriage.
Oh, well, that sucks.
So she was pregnant with the boyfriend. I don't know why they're calling it a miracle baby. A miracle. Why is it called a miracle baby? Is it
because she wasn't supposed to get pregnant until a judge ordered it, but she was pregnant before he ordered it?
Before a judge ordered her to get? You mean
she had to have court permission from a judge to have a baby? Well, she got pregnant before he actually gave permission.
And she had to get permission because of the
whole thing with her being crazy and locked up in the loony bin and dad having control over everything.
Yeah, what's that called? The conservatorship. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, so a few days ago, she posted a lot of photos of practically completely naked.
Slut.
And her fans were freaking out. She's sick. Something's wrong with her. We fear for Britney. 40 years old. Is with our deepest sadness, we have to announce that we have lost our miracle baby early in the pregnancy. This is a devastating time for any parent. It is.
Yep, we just lose our baby, but here, look at my naked body. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out that timeline. Because she had a miscarriage at the same time that they post these photos of her naked at the beach.
Well, one would hope that they posted the photos before they found out they had a miscarriage.
Somebody said, I think it was because of her age. She was 40. I don't know. There's women that are into their 50s getting pregnant.
Well, this is true, but you got to think about it. When your kid's 20, you're going to be 70. When your kid's 10, you're going to be 60. Are you going to have the energy to keep up with a 10-year-old if you're fucking 60? Chances are, it's a 50-50 shot there. I guess you could, but it depends on how well you spent your last 50 years of your life.
Yeah, but then you got to remember she's going to have nannies, right?
Not everybody can afford a nanny.
No, but she can. And she's going to have.
Well, she can, but your average person can't.
But she will. She definitely will.
Well, yeah, I mean, that way you don't have to deal with the kid. Go to your babysitter. Go to your nanny. Get out of my face.
So this happened today in New York. Buffalo. Dude went on a shooting spree inside a grocery store.
That.
So now they're
7
saying
people killed?
10 so far.
10.
Police in New York State said in a tweet on Saturday afternoon that it was a scene of a mass shooting. I read somewhere that it was something racist. 18-year-old white male allegedly committed the shooting and was live streaming it somewhere online. They're not saying where. According to officials, the shooter traveled from hours outside of Buffalo. The shooting happened at Tops Friendly Markets on Jefferson Avenue in Buffalo.
Well, and then there was a shooting last night in Milwaukee.
And there he is.
And there's a shooting last night not far from where I used to live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right, literally a half mile from where I used to live. Dude got shot like 4 times in the parking lot.
And there's a dude now. How does that happen? And the dude just walks out like in handcuffs. I mean, wouldn't you want to take him out? I mean, now there's going to be court and years of court, trials, juries. Is it a death penalty state? New York? I don't think so. But well, I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't understand.
See, I don't think there's a whole lot of concealed carry going on in New York State. If there was, when that shooting started, if there was a concealed carry person in there, chances are that guy wouldn't have been arrested. He'd just be dead.
Yeah. So what this tells me was that there was no shootout. He just got done killing people. Police arrived, told him to put the gun down, and he did. And I don't know.
Obviously, there's a little bit of mental disorder going on with that individual.
Is that the right thing to do? Just leave it as is, or do you take him out and go, forget this dude?
Well, the fight's over. He put down his weapon, and he complied with orders. So, it's pretty much done and over with, and it's up to the courts now.
Oy vey. Here, I put this up. I think it was this morning. Or was it yesterday?
Chuck says there's a shooting in DFW last night.
Okay. I was going to show you one article, and then this other one popped up. Dude he was under the ice. He got disoriented, and he couldn't find the exit. And he's trapped under the ice. You see him? Oh, I didn't post that yet, did I? Oh, yeah, there it is. This is just a side
was
story.
quoting Tucker Carlson.
See, he can get out right up here, but he got disoriented. He can't find the exit. It's like, keep going, swim a little more. And now he's like trapped under the ice. He's either holding his breath or there's a pocket of air up there in the. So he's disoriented. He was almost out. Right there. So he's following the string so you can pull him. There you go. Yeah, that's some scary crap right there. That's why you don't play under the ice, boys and girls. So, police officer arrives at a scene, at a crime scene, or something happened. He was called. Okay, a California cop was arrested after he was caught masturbating by a family who called the police for help.
Ew.
For a domestic disturbance. San Jose police officer Matthew Dominguez, 32, allegedly touched himself in front of 2 female family members, then exposed himself to the mother. This is a cop on duty, all right? That
did this?
Yep.
Oh my God.
So he's on duty, grabs himself, exposes himself, starts to masturbate. This is on duty at the scene of a disturbance.
I think he's disturbed.
Like, man, what the hell's going on with people? I know the guy with the under the ice kind of freaked me out too. That was that was something for sure. I mean, if there's a dude, a police officer or not, he comes to my house and he starts masturbating, there's going to be a problem.
God, we're going to take a machete to that little fucking thing. Go rain a bobbit on his ass.
What about?
Don't be showing me your tidbits unless I ask to see them. If I ask, then that's a completely different story. But we didn't ask, so we don't need to see it.
What about Twitter and Elon Musk?
Okay, so when I heard that the House of Representatives wanted to question him about his purchase of Twitter, I'm like, where the fuck did they get off wanting to Ask him a million fucking questions. I mean, isn't this still America where we can purchase whatever the fuck we want to purchase? But I did not know that evidently that is process for hostile takeover, which is what they're considering this, a hostile takeover. I consider it a purchase.
Even though they all agreed to it, they finally said, okay.
Yeah. So where the fuck is the hostile takeover?
I mean, some of these people somebody made $1 billion on that sale.
Oh, absolutely.
People made hundreds of millions of dollars on this sale. Including the Saudi prince who owns, I think he's the next one who owns like 4% or 6%, something like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he made, a good $500 million.
He's the one that made like $1 billion.
Oh, well, good for him.
Like he needs another $1 billion to add to his billions already, but I mean that's beside the point. So now everything's on hold because it sounds like when they said, okay, here it is, Twitter deals temporarily on hold, pending details supporting calculation that spam and fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5%. So basically, Twitter's saying, yeah, we have fake accounts, but it's only this little tiny little bit. When Elon Musk is finding out that it's a bigger amount of fake accounts that are creating all these users. And now that's a problem for him because he was under the assumption that there's let's say 500 million users. But it turns out maybe, 440 million of them are real and the rest is fake accounts, bots and shit like that.
Well, of course you're going to do that to bump up your fucking product and make it worth more. I mean, who wouldn't?
But he says, what happened to it? He's still committed to the acquisition. So it's still going to happen. He just wants to clear some crap up. He was given some bad info from the people at Twitter.
I still don't see a hostile takeover. I mean, he didn't go in there with a fucking gun and armed security going, sign these fucking papers or else. That's a hostile takeover.
So Chuck says he was never going to buy Twitter. It was him trying to make a ton of money. Okay. First of all, he already has a ton of money.
Yeah, he does.
And if anything, he's losing money right now. The Tesla stock took a dive as soon as he made this acquisition. And,
yeah, because they all think he's going to forget about Tesla and work on Twitter.
Yep. And, it kind of reminds me of the movie. Remember the movie The Fugitive?
Yep.
Harrison Ford?
Yep.
Old story. It's a classic story. Doctor, rich, wealthy doctor, surgeon, vascular surgeon, accused of murdering his wife.
Yep.
So they have the police. The police are talking to the prosecutor and the FBI guy, and they're like, "Why do you think he did it?" He goes, "For the money. He's already rich." And he's like, "Yeah, but the wife is already rich." And they're like, "Yeah, but he's more rich." It's like,
yeah,
it didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Chuck, sorry, bro. I think you're wrong on that one. He's not doing it for the money, that's for sure. I think he's doing it for the freedom of speech, man.
Yeah, I think it's more for freedom of speech and because, well, everybody tends to follow Twitter during the whole presidential election between Biden and Trump. And everybody believed everything that Twitter was putting out, and Trump was all lies, and Trump was all this, and Biden was, oh yeah, he's the greatest thing that's to slice bread, yada yada yada. And I'm not saying that, I'm not, but yeah, it was kind of political.
And I know you got conspiracy theorists saying that Elon Musk loves the high gas prices because it's going to push people to buy electric cars. Doesn't work that way.
Well, it wouldn't be like that if asshole on day one didn't kill the fucking oil industry. I think
And
hour 4, he killed
and
the oil industry.
yeah, and Elon Musk is actually calling for the oil reserves to be opened up.
I mean, I think electrical vehicles are great and everything, but you can't fucking do it overnight. You can't shut down fucking oil and go, guess what, motherfuckers? You're going to electric, whether you like it or not. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. Give us 20 years to do it. Don't do it fucking. Okay, you got to do it tomorrow. All right, well, I don't have $80,000 to go out and buy a fucking car.
Yeah, besides that, then you got to plug it in, and then besides that, if you take a road trip, you got to plan your road trips.
Well, you do.
You have to make sure there's an outlet or a car charging station or whatever it is, wherever you're going to stop and rest.
I can't remember who said it, but it was one of the news stations. If it was my local or if it was Fox News, or on the rare occasion I do watch CNN, they said that solar power will not be enough power to power everything we need to power in the United States.
Yep.
The cars, the houses, the businesses.
Oh, the Fugitive? I don't know. I like the movie. A friend of mine was in it, and a friend of mine's watch was in it, and I watched them. The TV show's better than the movie. Freedom of speech. He wants a captive audience that is not part of it. No, that's not true. Pete, you guys are making these assumptions. That's oh man. Chuck, fake news, bro. How did Biden ruin the oil industry? You listen to Fox News for your lies.
Okay.
The minute he shut down those pipelines, the minute he's not opening up the oil reserves.
Yep. No more fracking. You're not allowed to drill on federal property anymore. We're taking all these permits back. You can only drill here. So now that you can't drill with where you want to drill, why would the oil industry want to put in or invest $5 billion to drill someplace where there may not be any oil because we can only drill here?
All right, I got it.
And now, well, they're blaming it on the Ukraine war. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. We only got 3% of our oil from fucking Russia, but now we're giving oil to the UK to help support them over there. We're giving
cash.
Yeah, we're giving it. We're not selling it. We're giving it. Gladys Kravitz of the world to the rescue.
Yeah, Chuck disagrees with you, buddy. Just so you know.
I know he does. But that's what makes our discussions so good.
Here, I got a doozy for you now. So these middle school kids are getting threatened with a lawsuit.
Who's suing them?
These parents of transgender children who were offended that they were not called by their preferred pronouns. So under Title IX, that's considered sexual harassment. Well, no. They're trying to squeeze that under Title IX, which they're trying to make it sexual harassment because they're not calling him or her they, like they want to be called they or whatever.
That's not fucking sexual harassment in any fucking way. Good luck with that.
A Wisconsin school district has filed a sexual harassment complaint against 3 middle schoolers for calling a classmate by a wrong pronoun. This is the kind of thing that's happening in Canada, all right? In Canada, they passed Bill C-16, which pretty much states if somebody says they want to be called by their preferred pronoun, you have to call them that or you can be fined. And if you don't pay your fines, eventually you'll be arrested. And so they're forcing you to use these pronouns, whatever they say they are. You have to call them that.
Well, I'm glad I don't live in Canada because, well, I'm sorry, if you have a dick, you're a sir. If you have a vajayjay, you're a ma'am. Like I say to my kids every morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Every morning I say good morning.
Oh no, you'd be fired, bro. You can't call them ladies and gentlemen. That's so sexist.
What they are. If they have a dick and they have a woohoo, then they're a lady and a gentleman.
But you see, you can't assume their pronouns. You can't assume their gender. What are you doing, man? Why are you
I'm like
assuming?
every red blood and fucking American that was born in the fucking 60s. It's a male or a female.
Why are you assuming their gender? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I guess I got to see it naked in order to be sure what it is.
The school district in Kiel, a city of 3,600 residents, has charged the 3/8 man. They actually got charged with sexual harassment after an incident in April in which the students refused to use "they" to refer to a classmate who had switched pronouns a month before the incident. See, and this is the other problem with that. These people are going to keep switching their pronouns every 5 days.
Oh, absolutely.
And everybody's supposed to keep up with that? I received a phone call from the principal forewarning me, letting me know that I was going to be receiving an email with sexual harassment allegations against my son, said Rosemary Rabideau, whose 13-year-old son, Braden, is one of the students charged with sexual harassment. I immediately went into shock, she continued. And this is... The Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty is defending the accused students. I'm reading right here. And claims that misuse of pronouns is not covered by Title IX, the U.S. Education Department statute that protects people from discrimination based on sex in education. So,
yeah, Chuck, Title IX was effective June 23rd, 1972, and it's the federal civil rights law for education and sex-based discrimination in any school. So yeah, that's what that one was. I know what you're thinking on the NCAA, but I can't think of which one that is. But I know where your mind is on that.
Yeah, so this is freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, they got charged, but it's going to get thrown out because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the court system's busy enough to they don't have time to deal with such petty shit.
And then real quick, I wanted to touch on this. I know we talked about it already at the very beginning. Netflix. And pretty much Netflix told its employees, we're not going to change anything. And if you don't like it, that's too bad. Perhaps you should work somewhere else.
Yeah. Their exact wordings was, if any worker has an issue with their stance, they have the complete freedom to Netflix and chill straight off the premises.
If you find it hard to support our content breadth, Netflix may not be the best place for you. The memo states later, adding that employees may be required to work on projects that they perceive to be harmful, and that if they have a hard time accepting their work assignment, they may want to consider working somewhere else.
Yeah, they over content like Dave Chappelle's stand-up special called The Closer, which many deemed transphobic, according to the New York Post. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
You didn't watch that special?
No, but I'm going to.
Oh my God!
Now that I'm going to make time for it.
It's actually really good. A lot of trans people came to his defense, even though a lot of trans people were offended for some reason. But it's a very good special, man. So I'm glad Netflix is, you know what? Too bad. If you don't like it, I'm very sorry. But freedom of expression to an artist, a comedian, whatever, is important. And they're not going to compromise. So
well, yeah, they weren't going to. I mean, the freedom to express. I just deleted it, but they said that they weren't going to stop somebody's freedom of. Oh God, what was it? Not expression. God, I can't even think of how it was worded. And I just deleted the photo, so I can't read it.
So the other thing I was looking for, I had it up here earlier. Damn it! I'll try to find it real quick. They
weren't going to suppress their freedom of their art, is how they put it, or something to that extent.
Where's the other story? I know one other quick story. I'll pop it up here as well. Shocking.
Shocking.
Yeah, shocking.
Well, I just like to say, if that person is in here, I don't know, but thank you for my little gift last week. It was greatly appreciated.
Okay. This little girl, well, when she was little, she died a couple of weeks ago.
Well, that sucks.
A few weeks ago. And then turns out she committed suicide.
Ooh. Why? Do we know why?
Not exactly sure why. Some kind of depression for sure, or something. I hope it's not bullying. I mean, look at her.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of bullies. I can't see it, so.
Oh, did I not put it up there? Oh, yeah. You can't see it? You still can't see?
I can't see nothing. It's this StreamYard thing. It's like completely weird. I wonder if I have to be logged in order to see it, because I mean,
it's got some photos of her. Her name is hang on. Kalia Posey. She was on a reality show called Toddlers and Tiaras.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about this. Yeah, she's like 16 or 17 now, or was.
Yeah, 16 years old, and they didn't say why she died, and then it was just released that it was suicide. She died by asphyxia. She hung herself, basically.
Ooh.
Yeah. And don't know why. She must have had some evil, dark stuff on her mind. That, I mean, the shit is real, man. This depression can be pretty nasty, and that's very sad. Not good to hear that. So remember what happened to Dave Chappelle last week? Guy ran up on stage and tackled Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, had a knife inside a gun or something.
Yeah, he had the knife at the business end of a gun, like a custom weapon or something. Guess what's going to happen to that dude?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Of course.
Absolutely nothing. Another guy who intended, for all practical purposes, to kill Dave Chappelle or do him nasty damage, and nothing's going to happen to him. Not pressing charges. The state is not going to press charges. The city, the county, they're just going to let him go. Slap on the wrist. And you wonder why things are so messed up. And this is in California, Los Angeles. It's just, oh man, so many backwards things going on there. It's not even funny. And then we did lose Mama Judd. Mother to Ashley Judd.
Yeah, evidently she was dealing with some demons in her mind for many, many, many years.
Yeah, Naomi was let me pop up an article here. I can find a good shot of her. Yeah, here we go. This was sad because, well, it just sucks. Suicide sucks ass. That's her on the left. I mean, beautiful lady.
Oh, extremely beautiful. I mean, I always thought that they were sisters. I had no idea they were mother and daughter for many, many, many years.
I mean, even at age 76, she looked good.
Well, I mean, look at Cher. She's pushing 80, and she still looks phenomenal.
Yeah, can't say the same for Madonna, though. Sorry.
Evidently, Cher needs to give out her plastic surgeon.
Oh man. So Naomi Judd. First, they call it just a death because of what do they call it? Mental illness.
Yeah.
And that's I knew right away. That's a suicide. And then it took a few days for it to come out, but eventually they said yes, it's a suicide. I think she shot herself in the head, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like,
you got to hit an all-time low in order to take your own life.
yeah, it's freaking sad, man. I mean,
I know, I've been there. I almost did it a couple of times.
And people argue and they say things in the street and you talk about people, but you know what? You don't know what somebody's going through. You have no idea.
Oh, you have no idea.
You have no idea what's on their mind or what's going on with them or what's happening with them or what happened to them last night or this morning or whatever. So always check in on your people. You got to call your friends and call your people, especially those that you know might have a little depression issue. You got to call them up and you got to be there, man.
Yeah, and especially when there's like a life-altering event in their life, that's what usually triggers a lot of depression, like a death.
Yeah, that's anyway. So my Facebook drama continues unresolved. Apparently, there's a glitch. Because she's like, well, you should be able to post. I'm like, I can't. And she's like, well, show me the error. I'm like, okay. So I send her a screenshot. And she says, I don't see an error. I'm like, right. But I can't post anywhere. You know, the little box, like on your personal page that says, what's on your mind?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there is no box. I can't type anything. She goes, oh.
Oh, so well, there you'll have that.
So another screenshot. And okay, we're gonna look. I'm gonna escalate this, and we'll get back to you. She says, "We'll call you by phone, or we'll send you an email. It's not going to be in Facebook support." All right.
And how many weeks ago was this?
This was last week. It's been a week. No, I'm sorry. Monday it'll be a week.
Okay.
And I said, how long is it going to take? You have to wait for their call. So at least give me peace of mind. There's something wrong, right? You have to wait for their call. They won't tell me, Jack.
Yeah, somebody froze your account. Good.
So our little friend Abel, Stable Abel.
I like Abel. What happened to that little guy?
He said, what about a group? Have you tried? I said, I don't think I can. So I tried it, and voila, the group opened up, and it allowed me to open a group. So that's why we did the little migration over to the Facebook group, and I just keep doing that for a while. And so we'll see what happens. Something happens by Monday, I'll let you guys know. Got a couple of shows coming up this week. Hey, Louisa. Thanks for stopping by. We've got somebody we're going to talk about. Do you know what SEL is?
Silent.
Nope.
Exclusive love.
Nope. No. Silent exclusive love. Really?
Yes.
SEL.
Sexual exclusive love.
Bam, get your mind out of the gutter right now, would you please?
Well, I can't help it. I'm a sexual person.
SEL is social and emotional learning. We're going to talk about that. We've got a guest lined up for Tuesday. And then she's also going to talk about CRT, the critical race theory. And
that's exciting.
Why it's not good. It's very exciting. It's going to be a good discussion. This lady's been on TV, on all the talk shows and the morning shows, and she's been all over the place. And looking forward to having her on Tuesday. I'll make that announcement Sunday or Monday. But right now, that's penciled for Tuesday.
You did, Louisa.
Hey, Bam, as she said, what did she say? Yep, that's his name. Technically, it's all caps though, right? Because they're letters for your real name. That's a long story too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So technically, Bam's name is spelled like that.
Like what?
Oh, you can't see it either.
Dude, I can't see nothing you do. I'm telling
Ah,
you, it's just me. I see.
something is wrong. Anyway, BAM is because his name is Brent Allen Miller.
Not anymore. It's not.
It's not anymore, but that's how he was born.
What do you mean? I was not born that way.
Yeah, you were born that
No, I wasn't.
way. So Bam said, "Fuck this. I want BAM. Don't call me Brent. Don't call me Allen. Don't call me Miller. Just call me Bam." And that's his name.
That's not all the way true.
Now, technically, we got to put periods after the initials, like
No.
B period, A period, M period.
No. My name is Bam. Legally,
Tell
it is
the story.
Bam.
Tell the story real quick.
Oh,
For those who don't
Mary,
know.
and Joseph. Sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. All right, so when I started in the airline industry 27,000 years ago, I was working in this little town in Ohio called Cincinnati. And when I started there was several other Brents that worked there at the same time. And it got really confusing on the radio. It's like, which one you want? So I'm like, y'all just call me Bam. So that's one less Brent we had to worry about. And then over the years, as people came and went, nobody knew what my real name was. And they all knew me as Bam. Well, one day, my boss's daughter was at the airport and wanting to go someplace. And she was trying to go someplace and check her bag to another place. Short check it was what we called it.
Right.
And the lady working the gate couldn't figure out how to do it. And my boss's daughter says to Jen, who was working the gate, "Well, where's Brent? He can do it." And Jen, to my boss's daughter, who was actually her boss as well, looked at her and said, "And who the fuck is Brent?" So that made me decide to actually change my name legally to Bam. So there you'll have that.
Fascinating story. Fascinating.
So I changed it for professional reasons.
And it's good. I think it fits you perfectly.
It does fit me perfectly.
Anything else you want to hit on from the week before we call it a night?
No, I can't think of nobody. Although I think I'm allergic to the laundry soap that I bought trying to save some money, and I should have known better.
I can see you scratching already. Hey, Monday, the Johnny Depp trial resumes.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. We got to put up with that crap again?
Amber Heard is back on the stand, continuing.
And you know, I like her as an actress. I really enjoy her. Him, I'm not so much of a fan.
What?
Never have been a fan of Johnny Depp. I did like him in Edward Scissorhands. Yeah.
I think you're mixed up. You like him, but you don't like her as an actress.
No. I mean, I liked him in Edward Scissorhands, but that was the only movie I really enjoyed him in. I mean, I didn't like him in... I never watched any of the Captain Jack things because I don't like him. The Secret Window or The Private Window or whatever it was, the last movie I've seen him in, and I did not like that at all. It's like
Secret Window, yeah.
It's like, and ever since, and I think that was 2000 no, I think that was 1997 that came out. I don't know for sure, but that was the last movie I've ever seen him in, and anything that he's in, I just refuse to watch.
2004.
Okay.
See, I'm watching right now. I was watching before the show with Donnie Brasco. He's in Donnie Brasco, mobster movie, true story.
Yeah, I have no clue what that is.
He's good in that. It's about an FBI guy who goes undercover. He goes deep, deep, deep undercover. The real guy's name is Joe Pistone, and he got in tight with the mobsters. Man, he was real good, and the movie's about that. And Johnny Depp plays real good in that movie. So anyway, his trial was the Johnny Depp defamation of character. It starts Monday morning again, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna stream it. I am. I can't wait for them to cross-examine her. I want Johnny's lawyers to give her the beat down. I want to see what she got to say. She's gonna go humana. What did I say that?
What's gonna be kind of just like him? Well, yeah, I guess you could say that. Or, yeah, I guess I said that because you have it right there in front of you that I did say it. So yeah, I guess I did say it. I don't know for sure. I was on crack. I don't know. Or I was drunk. I don't know if I said that. But if you say I said it, I said it. Fucking crackheads.
Yeah, but there's so much video of her. I posted one earlier that said something she said back in 2006 or whatever. And then her on the stand, and it's like, wow. It's going to be good. I think, yeah, she messed up. I think Johnny's going to win this one.
I can't believe that a judge is actually entertaining this. I mean, you take your $50 million, you take your $50 million, you both go your own fucking way. Yeah.
Johnny's going to win this one. Now, is he going to get 50 million? I don't know about that. Does she have 50 million? I don't think so. I don't think she's that great of an actress where she would command that kind of money.
Oh, she didn't make that much doing Aquaman. I think she only made like $8 million.
Yeah, and all the other stuff she did. Okay, so this came up. Did you see the video of her snorting coke on the stand? Have you seen this thing?
No, I still can't see it.
So she's crying, telling one of her stories, and she's got a napkin there, and she's sniffling, right? And then all of a sudden she goes, and people are saying she was snorting a line of coke from her napkin.
Okay, well, how fucking stupid can you be to do it right in front of a fucking judge?
See if I can find that real quick. Let's see. Amber accused. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Send it to my phone.
No, I'm going to play it right here. I'll send it to you also if you want.
Well, you have to because I can't see it.
Oh, my God.
Sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Okay. Bam, I just sent it to you on Messenger. Okay. You tell me what you think happened here. What do you think happened here? Ready?
Hello, Mzansi. It is
Hello,
Saturday,
Mzansi.
7/2022, and here is lifestyle highlight.
What the heck is it? Dude, turn down that volume on your thing.
I did.
Is lifestyle highlight. Did actress Amber Heard snort cocaine live in court? A suspicious clip of Amber Heard in court has raised alarm bells from tweeps who are suggesting she may have snorted cocaine during her live testimony. The clip, which has gone viral on social media,
I know
shows
the
actress
audio is
appearing
not
on
coming
the
through for
witness
some
stand.
reason,
But it is her mannerisms, like sniffing into a tissue.
do you
and
think
wiping
that's what you hear? Watch this. You know you can't see it,
tweeps
man,
who
but
court has raised
I'm watching.
Heard in court has raised alarm bells from tweeps who are suggesting she may have.
I don't think she was
snorted
snorting
cocaine during her
coke.
testimony. The clip, which has gone viral on social media, and here is lifestyle highlight. Did actress
it's so phony though. I mean, she's got the sniffles, but she never had any tears coming down.
clip of Amber Heard in court has raised alarm bells from tweeps who are suggesting she may have snorted.
And she
cocaine
could have
during her
cold, for all you
testimony.
know.
The clip, which
And
has
why is
gone
she
viral on
wiping her
social
finger,
media, shows
her nose on her
the
finger when she's got a
witness
freaking
stand.
napkin in her hand?
But it is her mannerisms, like
It's like doing one of these
sniffing
numbers.
tissue and wiping her nose repeatedly, that have raised eyebrows. Amber and Johnny are embroiled in a messy 100 million.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think she did crack right there.
She would be some kind of stupid if she did snort.
You think?
Did a line of coke right next to the judge.
Here, Judge, you want a little bump? Might help you get through this trial.
So that'll be starting on Monday, 9 a.m. I think they're starting earlier this time, 9 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central Time. So I'll be showing that as well. So stay tuned for that. Hey, Rosina. Yeah, it's been a while. I know. It's Melissa Lucio. Nothing new right now. The things that are going on, I can't say anything about. I mean, there's not very much going on right now. I know there was an inmate in Texas, in our state of Texas, who escaped. He stabbed a driver or something. He escaped from prison. He was going to the doctor. They were transporting him to the doctor. Anyway, he's on the run. And because of that, they're shutting down all visits to inmates in the state of Texas until this gets cleared up. I don't know how that's going to affect the Lucio family from visiting, because I know they visited a lot. But there's nothing new to report. I just want to clear up this misconception that Melissa Lucio is getting a new trial. Right now, she is not getting any new trial at all. And she may not. She could be there for another 20 or 30 years.
Or 200.
And she's still on death row. She's on death row still with the restrictions. And anybody saying otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about. And that's all I got to say about that. So there's nothing to do right now. There's nothing that can be done right now. The only thing that could be done is lobby the legislators because of the law of parties. The law of parties states that if you were there when a crime was being committed, that you can be taken also. You can be charged and convicted. Even though you didn't pull the trigger, it's like you pulled the trigger just because you were right there.
You're an accomplice.
Yeah. So, and that's not a good thing if you legit didn't know what was going on. If you're in a car parked outside, the getaway car, and you didn't know that there was a murder going on inside, and then your buddies jump in the car and you take off. Well, guess what? Now you're getting charged with murder because you were part of the group. That's what the law of parties is. I posted something on that last week. So that is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. And think about everything. And think about what you know about the documentary, about what's been said. Knowing about the law of parties, that's not a good thing. So, but I'll do more of an education on that this week and kind of get reacquainted with everything. And the other thing on VT, I know nothing about. There's a trial coming up in, I'd have to look it up. There's supposed to be a hearing on when they're going to have court. I can't. I'll see if I can find it a little bit later. I'll dig that up. But basically, there's going to be a hearing on when the trial is going to be. So that's all I got on that right now. Anyway, Bam's starting to do yawning, so you know what that means.
Yep, it's time for me to hit the recliner.
By the way, if you guys didn't get the message, you guys on Facebook, I put a link up on the group, in my new group, Manny Behind the Mic group. You got to follow that. You got to have Facebook. No, you got to have StreamYard allow Facebook so that you can post and I can see your names. some of you I can only see Facebook user like this. So until you click on that link and get the permission, your name's not going to pop up there. So just look at the post that I put up right when the show started. That's okay, Racine. Okay, all right. I think I'm going to call it a night right there. Bam's got to. You work tomorrow, Bam, or you off?
I got to work tomorrow, which is I got to do it because I still got to pay these goddamn Democrats money.
Yeah.
I owe them $400 yet.
Ugh.
Fucking Democrats.
So I'll do another one of these in the next day or two. For sure on Tuesday, I got a show with a special guest coming up, and we'll promote that starting on Monday. And yeah, spread the word. We're going to use this page for now, this group for now. So please let everybody know. It hasn't reached everybody quite just yet. And the Facebook has really put a halt to my income, what I was doing with my other pages, not allowing me to post. You don't realize how much I was getting done when Facebook halted that, and it's getting to be a problem. Anything you can tip to the jar, I would really appreciate it.
Sue them. Sue them.
Yeah, right. Sue Facebook. Yeah.
Well, people in Illinois got a class action lawsuit against them because they violated some state law here in Illinois. And people are going to get like $200 each from them.
$200 each? No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much of a crimp Facebook put into my operation until it did all this. And it's like, holy crap. I guess Facebook was working for me after all.
As old as it is, it's old technology, but it's the best. Kind of like the radio.
Yeah, I don't know if I call it the best. It'd be nice if Elon Musk would buy Facebook too, but that's a whole other animal.
It's not Facebook anymore. It's called Meta.
Meta, yeah. This is still Facebook. The mother company is called Meta, but this is still Facebook. So they still have Facebook. So anyway, tip the jar. I would very much appreciate it. Like my page on Facebook. Come to the group. Join the group. And on Twitter also, I am behind the mic is my handle on Twitter. And on YouTube, give me a subscribe. I'm still short of a bunch. I need about 180 subscribers to go.
How's what's-his-nuts doing?
Who's that?
That weird little guy, the loud guy.
The weird little guy.
The loud guy with all the cats.
Victor?
No, not Victor.
With all the cats.
The guy that you used to be friends with.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea. I know nothing about him. I know nothing about him. So, honestly, don't know. Don't talk
Don't
to him
converse
at all.
anymore, huh?
Don't converse. Yeah, no. We have too much of a disagreement between us, so but it is what it is. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about him because I'm not like that. But yeah, we just parted ways, and you know what? My life right now is better for it. So let it be. That's what I say. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let's see. All right, I think we're good.
Are we good?
We're good. Ready to say goodnight, Bam?
I'm ready to go to bed. I need to go to bed. Although all I did was sleep all fucking day yesterday, all night last night, and how can I still be tired? I mean, I don't fucking get it.
Now you're probably tired of sleeping so much. That's possible.
I guess it is, but I don't understand how you can sleep all day, all night, and I got up at, I don't know, I think like 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning. I didn't nap at all today, and I normally take a nap, and I'm ready for bed. It's like, I don't get it.
Eunice, hey Eunice, why did everyone forget about Vanessa now that the courses are happening and no one is interested?
Who's Vanessa?
Crackhead.
Oh, that crack whore.
Uh,
Yeah. She's good for some entertainment. I've watched some of her shit. Yeah, she made me laugh. She made me laugh so hard once I pissed my pants. You know what happens when you get older? You just lose control.
Eunice, I know I honestly, sincerely, legitimately lost interest.
Or some of you older ladies will know, once you hit like 40, 45, when you sneeze or cough, you get a little dribble. Kind of the same thing with us guys.
Not me. Speak for yourself. Not me.
Hell, I mean, she cracked me up one day so fucking hard I pissed myself.
Oh, what video was that? I'm sure everybody would love to know that.
There were so many.
You were probably laughing at, you couldn't believe what the kind of bullcrap she was spewing.
Well, that too. And it's like, I just couldn't get over her fucking crackhead shit. It's like, I mean, it's great fucking entertainment. Felicia!
Sincerely, hey Felicia, I sincerely lost interest in VT. Have no interest whatsoever. We'll keep up with it to see what's happening. Her trial, yeah. But like streaming her and all that, totally done with it. I'm beyond that. No interest, and I'm not going to pay her any attention, give her any accolades, so that she can brag about whatever.
Yeah, I mean, she did get old really quick, but it was kind of fun for a minute.
Oh yeah, it was. It's like you said, entertaining, right?
Yeah.
And but how people can do that, or
it's like an old sitcom, or an old shoe. When you're done with it or over it, you just throw it out.
How some people did that year after year. It's like, oh man, you know what? It's not for me. Not a fascinating person anymore. It was a thing that happened, and just not there. I don't see the entertainment of it right now, and I'm definitely not going to pay any attention that way.
So went to the grocery last week, right? And I think I've told you about the egg situation.
Hi, Lori. Oh, you told me eggs were. Yeah, cut it out. Quit the bickering. Don't worry about it. She was just asking a question, Felicia. I'm sure she didn't mean nothing by it. I just gave my answer. I'm just not interested anymore. Okay, talk about your eggs.
Yeah, so I always buy 18 eggs. Like a dozen and a half.
Yep.
First off, $5.50 is a little fucking crazy, but I guess you'll have it because of bird flu and everything. But anyways, I guess the white chickens have gone on strike because they sell nothing but brown eggs in the 18 and a halves. Now. So this morning I decided to have eggs and toast for breakfast and a little potato on the side. So I had 2 white eggs and 2 brown eggs. And I put them in the frying pan, and I looked, and it's like, you can see a difference.
In the white and the brown.
You can see a difference.
Okay.
And then when I went to, and I don't eat the white part of it. I just eat the yolky part of it. The part that's bad for you is what I usually eat. I dunk my toast in the yolk, and that's what I eat. And the egg whites go in the trash. Been that way my whole entire life. Anyways.
The good part you throw away. The shitty part you eat.
Yeah. There is a huge taste difference. Huge. I'm throwing the rest of these eggs out. They taste so fucking nasty.
The white ones, you mean?
No, the brown ones.
Oh, so you're saying you don't like the brown eggs?
No.
Really?
Yeah, they taste. First off, the yolk part is more orangey yellow. where the white egg's more yellow. And, everybody says, oh, white eggs are born brown. They just go through this little machine and get painted. The shells get painted white. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I Googled this shit. No. White eggs come from white chickens. Brown eggs come from red chickens. True story. That's what Google told me. So I'm believing it. I personally don't know because I don't own chickens. You'll have to ask the chicken lady. She would know.
Okay.
But
so
they taste bitter. Not good. Not good, Carl. They're not good eggs. Just letting you all know that.
The orangey ones are the best ones, supposedly. Orangey. You mean the eggs or the roosters? I mean the chickens, the hens. Not rooster. Roosters don't lay eggs. The chickens do. The hens do, right?
Okay. Well, what? I haven't been able to eat eggs since I've had COVID, and I've had I'm sorry, Lori. I like a good egg. An egg salad. Oh, I love egg salad. I mean, who doesn't love egg salad?
I love deviled eggs too. Mm.
Oh, right.
Oh my goodness.
Felicia's laughing at me, or she's laughing at you. She's laughing at one of us.
No,
Hilda said something about.
She's having a thing with Eunice.
What Hilda say about Hilda said something about the orangey ones taste best supposedly. So I'm assuming that's the brown ones, Hilda.
I don't know. I think the brown ones taste good. I think I like the brown ones better than the white ones. We've only bought the brown ones, the organic or whatever they're called, cage-free, whatever, for the last 6 months.
White eggs can be cage-free too,
Yeah, I suppose. See, now I gotta find out about red chickens and white chickens, because that sounds very racist to me.
Well, and you know where I'm at with the race. you know what's number one on my food chain. But I've eaten nothing but white eggs my whole entire life, and when I go to the grocery, I want to buy a white egg, but I'm not going to pay $9 for 12 eggs when I can pay $5 for 18 eggs.
They get their color from the hen's genetics as the egg forms. All right, whoever Archer has said, more often than not, chickens with lighter earlobes.
Yep, they did say that too.
Also have white feathers and produce white eggs.
Yep.
Those with colored feathers and darker earlobes will likely produce colored eggs.
Yep. So that's what I found out on Google too, what you just read.
Some people swear that brown eggs taste better, while others prefer the taste of white eggs. But just as with nutritional content, there is no difference between the taste of brown and white shelled eggs.
Oh no!
It's on your head. It's on your head.
There is a difference.
It's in your head.
There is a difference.
It's in your head.
You could cook a white egg, and you could cook a red egg or a brown egg, and give it to me, blindfolded, and I could tell you the difference.
Yeah, the orange yolk is a farm or organic raised chicken. Oh, he's talking about the orangey yolk, not the outside, the yolk.
Different. It tastes different. I bet you'd make your egg salad taste funky too.
Remember, my neighbors raise chickens, and a few make their way over.
A few of the chickens come over, or a few of the eggs come over.
There most certainly is a difference. See, I don't know. Everybody swears there's. I can't remember. I've been eating the brown eggs for such a long time.
There's a huge difference. Thank you for backing me up on that, Hilda. I know I'm crazy, but I knew I'm not crazy on this. Good night, Felicia.
All right. Good night. Laters. Guys, stop the bickering, please. Don't bring that over here. Don't need that. Don't want it.
If we want drama, there's Lifetime TV.
Don't need it. Don't need the drama.
I don't like drama. I'm too old for it.
That's why it's fun here. There's no drama.
The chickens come and lay their eggs here. Oh, so the chickens come over and lay their... Do you get to keep the eggs?
See, And here I was thinking that you were going to start to say something about
Ostrich eggs. Now, I've seen those ostrich eggs, and I've seen them cook an ostrich egg. I don't know if I could eat one.
the chickens that come to eat their eggs. Okay. I used to have ostrich eggs. My neighbors when I was using it. Now, those are like big, right?
Huge. The yolk is like the size of a frying pan.
But does it taste like a regular egg?
I'm going to have to say no.
You know, there's a movie out there. You can watch it if it's available. Where it's available, I don't know. It's called Caveman. You ever see Caveman?
No.
It's with Ringo Starr. 1980? 82?
Ringo Starr. Wasn't he a musician?
Sorry, Eunice. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Caveman, there's no talking in the movie. And there's a scene where they're cooking these giant ass eggs. It's like from one of those flying dinosaurs or whatever. It's a big
pterodactyl eggs.
Ginormous, as big as your table, the egg, and they crack it open and there's a giant egg with a yolk in the middle.
Lori says ostrich egg tastes like a normal egg.
Interesting. I'm not going to
Bet you'd
try
only
one,
need
though.
one ostrich egg to make one hell of a egg salad.
And how many people can you feed with that one egg?
I would say 3, 4.
I don't know. By the way, I had the worst breakfast ever this morning. Ever.
Mine was too, thanks to those brown eggs.
No, mine was thanks to Golden Corral.
Dude, don't ever eat a Golden Corral.
I tried their weekend breakfast buffet this morning.
First off, their bacon isn't bacon. Their eggs are powdered.
Oh, the bacon was bacon, but you know what? It's like they didn't separate the bacon. They just put it in a big old mess, deep fried it without separating it. Came out of the deep fryer into the tray where you serve it, where you pick it from, and they're all stuck together and they're all burnt to a crisp.
Okay, where they come on sheets of paper and they throw them in the oven like that.
No, not this place. This was deep fried all together as a ball of bacon.
Ew, gross.
Yeah, and it was. And I'm trying to find a piece that wasn't charred. And it's like, holy crap.
I mean, I like my bacon crisp. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want it
too.
like fall apart.
No, me too. And I love bacon, but this was extra crispy, if you know what I mean.
That's just wrong.
The coffee was horrible. Coffee was freaking horrible.
Ugh.
Oh my goodness. It tasted like maple syrup or honey in the coffee. It was sorry. Golden Corral, Brownsville. Thumbs down. Not good.
So 3 ostrich eggs would feed 12 people.
Damn. I don't know. I don't think I'll get the chance to try an ostrich egg, and I'm okay with that.
Go to Australia.
All right. Gonna say good night. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you again probably.
Adieu.
Mañana.
Adieu.
Mañana.
And you. So long. Farewell. I bid you adieu. Good night.
All right, buddy. All right, everyone. Good night. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you probably mañana. I think tomorrow I'm going to have Victor, Digital Dimwit, will join me tomorrow night. So I'll let you know in the daytime. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your families and take care of each other, of course.
Good night, Laurie.